Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you are doing good and better. I'm Daro James Susmenia from the Ped 3B, and this is my performance task number 1, video recital individual. So let's proceed to the first question. What is the drug? So you know there's a different kind of drugs here in our country. So even in the other country like US, China, Singapore, Vietnam, Thailand, Japan, America. So in all over the world, drugs is everywhere. So when we say drugs, there are the different kind of drugs. So for example, cocaine, marijuana, shabu, o yung mga tinatawag na nilang bato, and etc. So first in marijuana, it affects on how your brain works. It will make hard for you to concentrate and learn the written information. While in cocaine, it can increase the risk of mental health issues such as anxiety, depression, paranoia, and psychosis. So nakakatulong ito para maibsan ng kalungkutan sa sandaling panahon. So however, in the shabu, it can affect your brain or central body nervous system. They affect the user on how you think, how you feel, and to your behavior. Kung napapansin nyo, no, yung mga nakapag-take ng shabu, madalas sila ay wala sa sarili. Malakas loob, aggressive, nananakit, at nakakagawa ng mga bagay na hindi maganda para sa kanilang kapwa. So, alam naman natin yan, ano? Sa number 2 question is, in what way do drugs affect health? So, it can happen to comfortable escape sadness and be replaced by happiness, but it has a time limitation. You are not allowed to what happened. You are not aware to what happened to yourself while you are taking some kind of drugs. So the system will swallow your mind. So there will be the various reasons. For example of that is you feel that you must use drugs regularly, daily, or even several times a day. Hinahanap-hanap ng katawan mo ang paggamit ng drugs. So the cause nito ay unhealthy body lifestyle, drowsiness, you don't have a coordination and control to your body, even lower limb or upper limb, irritability or changes in mood. Explain the difference between non-prescription drugs and prescription drugs. So when we say prescription drugs, it is the recommended medicine by the doctor to every people, every patient. Ito yung subok na napag-aralan ng mga produkto ng mga professional. So for example of that is yung capsule tablets na ginagamit natin, ano, yung Biogesic, Bioflu, paracetamol, Diatabs, o yung iba pa na ginagamit natin regularly or commonly pagka tayo ay may karamdaman. So bukod dito yung mga pantanggal ng tagyawat, acne, pigsa, non-prescription drugs ang tawag doon, while non-prescription drugs are defined as drugs that are safe and effective for use by the general public without advice from a health professional. So medicine you can buy without prescription are called non-prescription drugs. So for example of that is, I may be taken to treat minor health problems at home. So I'm going to buy some medicine that can afford to my budget. So for example of that is aspirin, antacid. So isa itong klase ng acid na ginagawang panggamot laban sa specific na inflammatory conditions. In the question number 4, why marijuana and inhaling chemicals should be avoided? Okay? Well, I know marijuana has a good benefits on our human body, even physically and mental. It is a medicine, especially in the cancer, depression, and suicidal thoughts. But we can't deny that marijuana can also affect on our brain development if the user should overuse it. So when people begin using marijuana as teenagers, the drugs may impair thinking, so memory and learning functions, and affect on how the brain builds connection between the areas necessary for these functions. Now let's proceed to the question number 5 and last question. What are the way of preventing abuse of drugs? So this is the good question. For me, I think the best way to prevent abusing drugs is push yourself where you will be happy. It's either playing musical instrument, dancing, singing, acting, and of course worship God. So another way is motivate yourself to do some kinds of physical activities, because taking some kinds of physical activities will help us to erase any problems, stress, depression, and problem to your life. So naiibsan nito ang kalungkutan mo, lalong-lalo na sa panahon na wala kang karamay sa buhay. So, and lastly, I can say that the best way to, an effective way for preventing abuse of drugs is accept God in your life as your own God and Savior without any hesitation.